Hi, I'm Melissa from Northline Express, and I'm here to introduce you to a stove that's chock full of charm as well as character. That's our Vogelzang Deluxe Boxwood Stove. This is a smaller stove, but that's no way affecting the power of the stove when it comes to producing heat. In fact, it's capable of heating up to 1,200 square feet and producing 106 BTUs per hour. Now, it's a smaller stove, I say, but it's not the smallest on the market. The exterior dimensions are 37 inches long by 29 inches high by 25 inches wide. And the inside, even though it's a smaller stove, is still pretty good size. It's 29 inches wide by 15 inches deep by 12 inches high. The stove is 100% cast iron construction. Now that does mean that the stove is not EPA certified, but it is up to EPA exempt standards for wood and coal burning appliances. And another nice thing about the stove being cast iron construction is that cast iron is going to absorb that heat and radiate it out. So even though this stove does have a smaller burn time, that cast iron is going to let that heat radiate out a little bit longer even after the burning is starting to slow down. Another nice feature about this stove is it has two damper controls. It's got one damper control on the door that's going to allow you to control that initial airflow while you're getting your fire going. And then there's a secondary damper control in the damper collar on the stovepipe, which is going to allow you to control that airflow once you've got an established burn, and that also helps you control the fuel consumption as well. The stove has a very large door on it for the size of the stove, which is really nice because that's going to allow you to have easy access when it's time to add more wood to your fire, as well as getting your initial firewood in there as well. It also has a slide-out hearth on it, and that's going to allow for easy cleanup when it's time to clean the ashes out after you've had a good fire going in it for a while. Now, one other thing about this stove that I really find quite interesting is that it has the characteristics and the look of an old-fashioned kitchen wood stove, but it actually has the functionality of one as well. There are two 8-inch cast iron removable cooking lids on top, so you can use this stove as a heating unit, but you can also turn around and put a pot on it or a pan on it and cook up some delicious meals on it as well. And if you're like me, you love products that you can do more than one thing with. It's another great product from Northline Express, home of the buy and try satisfaction guarantee. And don't forget, Northline Express is also home for all your hearth necessities as well.